Good morning, everyone. This morning, I will be presenting to you the fiction and the non-fiction books, the readers of the month, the star reader, and the list of recommended books for the third quarter for your library reading activity. So, my dear students, sit back, listen, and watch the video.
Let's talk about fiction versus nonfiction. Have you ever heard the word genre? Genre is a word we use to talk about what category a book or story fits into. In the world of books, there are two main genres, fiction and nonfiction. Let's think of these two genres like big umbrellas. All books fit under one of these two umbrellas. Let's take a look at the nonfiction umbrella first. Nonfiction books are filled with facts and information about a topic. They give true information about real people, places, things, or events. In a nonfiction book, everything must be completely true and not made up. Authors write nonfiction books to teach the reader about a topic. They organize the information with text features like headings and charts. We don't have to read nonfiction books in order from beginning to end. We can go directly to the information we're looking for. Did you know that there are different types of nonfiction? Let's think of these as small umbrellas under the big nonfiction umbrella. Some of the types of nonfiction are informational nonfiction, biography, and autobiography. Now let's take a look at the fiction umbrella. Fiction books are stories that come from an author's imagination. They are made-up stories about characters or events that did not happen in real life. In a fiction book, the author can make up all sorts of things to entertain the reader. Even if there is some true information, if the book contains anything made up from the author's imagination, we call it fiction. Fiction books have important story elements, like characters, plot, and setting. We read fiction books in order from beginning to end so that we can understand the story. Since fiction books don't have to be completely true, authors have a lot of freedom to use their imagination. Because of this, there are many different types of stories under the fiction umbrella. Some of the types of fiction are fantasy, mystery, realistic fiction, historical fiction, and science fiction. Let's review what we've learned about fiction and nonfiction. Nonfiction books are filled with facts and information about a topic. They are completely true and not made up at all. Authors write nonfiction books to teach and inform the reader. Fiction books are made-up stories that come from an author's imagination. The stories did not happen in real life. Authors write fiction books to entertain the reader. Now you know all about fiction and nonfiction.
Fiction or Nonfiction by Shannon McClintock Miller. Illustrations by Catherine Durst. Music by Emily Arrow.
Fiction or nonfiction? How do you know which to choose? Fiction is make-believe, nonfiction is true. Nonfiction means a book is true. It's filled with facts for you. It might have dates and other stats, cool things you never knew. Fiction means it's make-believe. These books are meant for fun. They entertain or tell a joke, a story or a pun. Fiction or nonfiction? How do you know which to choose? Fiction is make-believe, nonfiction is true. Both types are fun to read. Look for them on the library shelves. Follow the pictures and follow the signs to choose one for yourself. Nonfiction has numbers and letters. Fiction will say F-I-C or F. If you look on the spine, which kind can you find? Nonfiction answers questions. Fiction inspires more. Reading different kinds of books can open many doors. Fiction or non-fiction? How do you know which to choose? Fiction is make-believe. Non-fiction